4 fields of first state bred 3-year-olds went to post in the $110,000 Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fun Finals. Let's take a look at each division and the winners. First, we'll bring in the sophomore female trotters in rich finals action as She Is Strong brought home the victory.
Midway on the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch, She Is Strong has opened up 5 lengths. Last night's hit, trying to hold second over Starlight Lounge, who's coming to the outside from third. The others are distance. They come to the top of the stretch now and turn for home, and She Is Strong with the 5-length lead. Last night's hit, holding second, coming through the stretch. She Is Strong by 6 or 7, coming to the wire. She Is Strong is in front. Then it's going to be last night's hit and Starlight Lounge in 157-3.
She Is Strong lived up to her name with a 5-length win. The daughter of Anders Bluestone, owned by Jeff Clark and also bred by Jeff Clark and Vernon Cannon, crossed the wire in 157-3. Driven by Tim Tetrick, She Is Strong has won 15 out of 23 lifetime starts. Art Stafford Jr. trains the winner, She Is Strong, and the second place finisher, last night's hit, who he also drove. We spoke with Stafford about She Is Strong after the big final.
She was so good at 2 and so good at 3, which you don't always see that. You know, when a horse is really good at 2, they don't always keep going through their sophomore year. So what is it about her?
So she's been a natural from day one. Very little had to be done to her. She did her job, wasn't an issue, and she went early at Harrington, and then she got real sick on us. So she had a limited amount of starts as a 2-year-old, and we just shut her down because when she come here, she wasn't no good. And we got her back ready for the early stake races, and then kept her going all the way through until the other night, Monday night.
So when you got her, did Jeff say, hey, look, I got a really good one for you? Or when did you discover she was going to be this nice?
She got to the racetrack. So she only needed minimal to train down. I only had a little pair of ankle boots on her to train, and she did everything right, and she got her ready to go, and she materialized. She likes her job.
What does she like to work around in the barn?
Very docile, nothing really bothers her. She goes out in the field every day with her partner, Navy Blue. You know, they're side by side, so they're happy and keep her happy.
So what's her deal now? Is she going to Disney World, Vail? Is she on vacation?
I'm hoping Jeff wants to give her a little bit of a break because it's been since last January she's been going, so yeah. She's earned a little bit of a breather.
Well, congratulations again.
All right, thank you.
Moving on, it's the DSBF final for our 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings as Kodack Black crossed the wire first.
They went by 3/4, 127 4/5. They raced around the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch, and Kodack Black has a 3-length lead over Paleface. Out wide is I Got It Made, trying to get up into third. They come to the top of the stretch now, turning for home, and Kodack Black out there by 3.5. Paleface clearly second. They come toward the wire. Kodack Black wins easily. It's Kodack Black. Then it's going to be Paleface, close for third. He spooks, he scores, or on the outside, that was I Got It Made, photo for show, 157-3.
Kodack Black went from gate to wire for owners George Teague Jr., David Collins, and Lakaya Tichy. The sophomore, who crossed the finish line in 157-3, has been super impressive in the DSBF series this year for trainer Clyde Francis. The son of Kodak Lindy is bred by George Teague Jr., and in the driver's seat was George's son, Montrell Teague, who we caught up with.
You had the 7 holes, so then what was the strategy going into the event?
Halfway trying to get around everybody so I don't have any traffic eventually, but it worked out perfect that I just floated out there and raw strand, got in front of everybody and let me go.
So he dominated this year. You know, talk about his qualities. Like, why is he so good?
He's perfect gated. I mean, he's very well mannered, except for last year he was a little hothead. I had to put him behind a gate and he kind of tried to over-trot himself. That's why he ran the first 2 finals, but he was perfect in the elimination. So it wasn't so good last year, but he matured a lot this year, and he worked it out. So it overcome, and it worked out anyway.
So since Clyde Francis is a trainer, and obviously this horse is part of Team Teague, you're with him in the barn every day. So, like, what is he like to have in this stable?
He's really relaxed for a trotter. Like, he loves going outside. So Tommy just has a routine with him. He does perfect. Puts him outside before he has to jog, and when he has to jog, he's 2 fingers. He's absolutely perfect. So he's not a normal trotter. You would like one like that. They're very level-headed and not hot. So he makes it a lot easier for everybody.
Is the horse going to be turned out? Are you still going to go with them? What's his plans?
I think he's going to race him one more time for the Christmas break, and then maybe give him a little break, but I think he still fits cheap just because they have a perfect program here. All the stake wins don't account to being on the card, so he only fits an onward to 5 instead of being out of class for everything. He has to go in the open, so it works out a lot better here in Delaware.
Okay, so actually, if Santa needs an extra reindeer, Kodack Black could help out on Christmas Eve.
Yep, as long as he's in front, though. He's going to take over for Rudolph.
Next up, let's see our young filly pacing division with Misty Coast taking home the winner's share.
3/4, 124-1. Their mid-wound and final turn. Misty Coast by 5 or 6. Hold My Wine clearly second. Then she has risen way back in for Lulu Miss. They come toward the top of the stretch now. And Misty Coast comes off the turn with a 5 or 6 length lead. Hold My Wine racing in second. In third, she has risen. They come through the stretch. Misty Coast couldn't win any easier. Misty Coast by 5 or 6. Hold My Wine 10 lengths back. She has risen as third. Down the inside, Chatty Hathling gets fourth in 153 and 1/5.
Misty Coast was another top sophomore who dominated her division. The daughter of Powerful Mist, owned and bred by Stephen Messick, coasted to a victory in 153 and 1. Winning by 5 lengths, the high stepper cut the fractions with Art Stafford Jr. driving for trainer Les Givens. And the winning connections joined publicity director Al Krasuski in Victory Lane.
What an impressive mile by Misty Coast with the driver, Art Stafford Jr. Art, it's been a great week for you so far.
So far, everything's going like it's supposed to.
Well, it looked like you're having fun out there. You left out there 27-1, which is pretty quick, 56-3, and then you went to the 3/4 of 124-1. 153-1, she equals her mark. She looked like she did it easy, and just it looked like she had a little bit more left in the tank.
She did. She was on her game tonight, and Leslie's done a great job with her all year, and she does her work fine.
Well, especially when you see her last 3 or 4 starts, she's really accelerated in this program. She obviously likes the front end. She's got that quick early speed. Did 27-1, did that bother you anything at all?
No, because I was pretty much shutting her down when I got to the front.
Arthur, congratulations. Thank you for your time. We got Les Givens and owner Stephen Messick. Les, we were just talking, we were looking at those last couple starts where she's really gotten sharp. Anything different that you've been doing with her those last couple starts?
No, she's been good all year, really, and she raced against the open mares here and raced tough against them too, a couple times. But no, she's been getting better every week, really.
Congratulations again.
All right, thank you.
Les, we got Stephen Messick. Stephen, congratulations. This has got to be a big thrill for you.
Yes, it is. Les and Brandon's all done a really good job with her.
Any plans for her after tonight?
That'll be up to Les.
Well, congratulations, Stevens. Take care.
Finally, let's take a look at our Delaware-bred male pacers as Gaitway Guy took home the winner's share.
3/4 in 124 2/5. They race around the final turn, and it's Gaitway Guy opening up 2 lanes. Nighty's Miss is holding second right now. Outside, Bad Boy 2 with the rail. That's Night Terror, another gap of 2.5. Delight in His Glory, and they're at the top of the stretch with Gaitway Guy coming off the turn with a 3-length lead. It's Gateway Guy, Nighty's Miss, Bad Boy 2 on the outside, toward the rail, Night Terror. They come toward the wire, and Gateway Guy has got it. Gateway Guy, Bad Boy 2 is going to be second best. Close for third. Down the inside for third, I believe, is Night Terror in 154 and 2.
Gateway Guy, to no one's surprise, picked up the victory in his rich final. The son of Del Marvelous, owned and bred by Gateway Stable, competed 12 times in DSBF events during his 2- and 3-year-old seasons and he won all of them. Conditioned by Jeff Smith, Gaitway Guy crossed the wire in 154-2 and had Corey Callahan in the bike. Al Krasuski was joined by the winning trainer and driver for a quick interview.
Corey, you're going out of there. Looked like you were parked third on the outside, and you're able to get a seat. What were your thoughts from there?
My thoughts were to kind of get away third, and just be first up. And when Montreal run, it kind of changed things a little bit. But Simon was content to, follow me, and it worked out for both of us. He ended up second.
Well, he looked strong going down the backstretch. The half was 56-3. The 3/4 124-2. Were you a little bit concerned, going a little bit too quick at that point?
No, this horse, he really doesn't get tired. He just kind of waits. I mean, that's, I came in, I told Jeff, I said, I'm glad I didn't, quarter pole him to the front, because he just, I think when he gets in with, some better horses and he can get a trip, like, he'll absolutely explode off a cover. He's got a really big move in him, so, we'll find that out at some point.
He's been definitely dominating the DSBF program. Congratulations, Corey.
Yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Gaitway Guy, Judy tells me the rarity and the inception of the program to be able to win both the DSBF finals at 2 and 3. You've been able to keep this guy good and sound from 2 to 3. What's your secret?
He and his sister both stayed that way forever. I mean, he had a little health issue early, and we messed up a little bit early, but he's been good ever since.
What's your plans after tonight?
He's a racehorse now. So now we're going to have to try him against normal, everyday stock.
Well, congratulations and all the best.
Thank you. It's been a fun ride.
A big overall congratulations goes out to our sophomore Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund final winners this meet at Bally's Dover.